All right. Hello, everybody. I think I have inadvertently dated the class. I think I dated the class for the 18th. It's not. It's the 17th. So maybe we're projecting what might be tomorrow. I don't know. I just thought it was the 18th, and it's the 17th. So if you are getting set up and settled, I do have a new playlist if you'd like to listen to it. It's Urban Flow Live 1217. It's on my Spotify, Joe Komar. And I will fix the date after, but I hope it's not confusing the folks here practicing live. So just go ahead and pull up that live class. That is obviously you're on if you're hearing me. And maybe we'll have some more people jump on as we get going here and they realize, oh, that is the class for today. Okay, the first song by Warren Ellis. I'm going to start the playlist now. If you'll be listening to music, if not, please enjoy the sound of your breath. Okay, so again, the playlist, Urban Flow Live 1217. And then once you get your volume set on your video and on your audio, make your way to tabletop. And give yourself a little movement in your tabletop, side to side, and feel what's going on in your shoulders, what's happening in your neck. So a little movement, and before we come into a child's pose, bring your bum back to your heels when you're ready. And then you can stretch your arms out or rest anywhere from your forearms all the way down to your forehead. And we'll continue these mindful movements of rocking the head side to side. And begin to take deeper breaths in through your nose. And of course, seal the lips and exhale through the nose as well. Let's come to settle. Forehead down, soften your child's pose out. And continue to take those deep breaths. And feel your body in relative stillness. And we're adding a good amount of compression into our hips and our hip flexors. Feel the belly release in between your thighs in child's pose. Here for the next hour, and really seeing all that we can engage and through the breath and the energy of our body, and not holding ourselves back and through our minds, nor pushing ourselves into a place beyond and where we feel supported. What an interesting practice, and to explore a space within yourself and where you feel supported. And so we're not relying or dependent on anything around us and to make us feel a certain way. And to inhale, come on up to all fours. And set into your hands, curl your toes. And when you're ready on an exhale, and let your breath take you back into a downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your down dog. Inverted, meaning your head is below your heart. And bring your big toes together, bend your knees, and look forward. Slowly walk your feet all the way up to your hands. In top of the mat, set your feet so they're hip width apart, and put a bend to your knees. And let your head hang heavy, grab for opposite elbows. And you can remain still, or you can rock a little weight into the heels and then into your toes. A little to the back, a little to the front. And feel the sensation in your hamstrings. And switch the grip so the other forearm comes in front. And let your chin settle back into your chest. And see what it feels like today to be connected to your breath, to be in your body, and to observe the sensations. Let's release the elbows, hands to the ground, heel toe your feet together. And with your inhale, lift halfway, hands to the shins. Exhale, forward fold. And start to wake it up. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, stand up and reach. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms over your head, reach up. And as you exhale, forward fold. Just turning down my mic a little bit. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. And exhale, dive, hands to the mat. Sorry if we already did that. Inhale, lift halfway. And then plant the hands, step back into a high plank. Pedal out your plank, bend one knee, and bend the other knee. And feel your core support. And as you ground into your hands, feel your arms waking up. And do one more round. Pedal out your plank. And then exhale, lift your bum, come back into a down dog. And full breath in through your nose and exhale through the nose. And feel out through the spine. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, bend your arms, lower halfway down. And take a breath in. And then soften all the way down onto your belly. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your heart up. And as you exhale, bring your chest down, curl your toes. And then do a push-up back to your downward facing dog. And connect to your breath. Keep waking up your arms. When we say breathe into the body, it means the mind is aware of the sensations of the body as you continue to focus on your breath. And bring your big toes together. Bend your knees, look forward. And exhale, take 2 steps to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach. And exhale, dive, practicing from the place in the breath. Inhale, lift halfway. And plant the palm, step back into a high plank. And so really it's taking the direction of the mind out of the equation. And your breath will tell you right where you need to be. And if you're willing to listen to that, sometimes you're going to feel stronger. Sometimes you'll set your knees down onto the ground. Take a breath in, plank. Exhale, bend your arms, lower halfway down. And tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, and feel back into your downward facing dog. And down dog, inhale, look to your hands. And then exhale, 2 big steps to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And flow, exhale, dive, chest to the knees. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, come up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And plant the palms, step back on the exhale, bend the arms, Chaturanga. And flow, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dogs. And so now your arms are awake, your legs are strong. And then connect the dots in your belly, in your upper back, and then you've got full body awareness here working. I'd already say, 5 minutes into your practice, full body awareness? And that's a pretty big deal, because who knows where you've been hanging out in your mind so far today. But remember, the mind is beautiful. Big toes together, look forward, and then exhale, take 2 big steps to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend your legs, butt down, reach your arms up. Press the mat away, stand up and cactus your arms. Take a breath in, lift your chin. And as you exhale, gaze forward, reach your arms up, belly in. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, bend your legs, sit back into your chair. 1 beat, take a breath. And exhale, fold it out, hands to the ground. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, step back, bend your arms, Chaturanga Flow. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And so if you're going to play in the transition of space and you're going to start to leap your body around, it's got to come from the breath. It cannot come from the mind. From the mind, it's going to be heavy, right? You'll hold the breath. You won't feel the flow. And from the breath, you're going to feel light. Big toes together, heels up. Exhale, walk or light hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, gaze lifts. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Hands down, straight legs, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Feel into your hip creases. And feel some of that power from your Utkatasana belly connecting dots to your back. Take an inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring your knee into your nose. And then inhale, kick your right leg back. And exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, right leg back. And exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back. And exhale, step through, step forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Take your right foot back. Big step. Soften your right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Untuck your back toes. And feel lifted, open, and awake through your chest. Shoulders down away from your ears. Drag your belly button in. And then twist to the left. Right arm forward. And pull your wrists away from each other as you turn your front knee in towards your belly. And feel the length in your spine and a little to less drag in your low back. Make sure you're grounding down through your right knee. And as we inhale, rise, bring your arms back up, center. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Everybody, humble your chin. Take a breath in. Tuck your back toes. Got to feel the inner thighs. Lift your right knee off the ground. Keep your right leg bent, but now draw your shoulders back. And then pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down. Step your left foot back. Come into a down dog. And then come forward, high plank. And you're going to feel your right leg. Now take your right ankle, cross it behind your left ankle, and then zip your inner thighs together and draw your low belly in. Feel the connection of your legs into your belly, into your core. And then bend your arms lower halfway down. Bring your right foot back inside. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Arms and legs, belly and back. Lips sealed. It's all got to come from the breath. It'll get lighter and lighter. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, right? You can always work this deeper. Inhale, back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale to your right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, step your left foot back to lunge. Soften your left knee down. Untuck the toes, inhale, rise. And feel the ground support you as you firm your right foot into the mat. And press down into the top of your left foot. Exhale to twist, right arm back, left arm forward. And drawing the wrists away from each other. Get it, right? If there's tightness in the shoulders, stand back on the knee. Lift the heart. Keep riding the breath up. Okay, that's going to literally lift the expression into a more positive place and simply just lifting the breath into the body. Then come back to center, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, bring your gaze and hands down onto the ground. Curl your back toes this time. Lift your back knee. Keep your hands on the ground so you can pulse here. 10, 9, right? If you got it without gripping in the breath, hands to your heart. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to the mat. Step back into your down dog. Ooh, feel your hips. Let's go. And your legs come forward, high plank. Left ankle, cross it behind your right ankle. Zip the inner thighs together. And feel that pull your belly into the trunk. Elbows straight back. Bend your arms. Chaturanga. Left foot back inside. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Feel your ankles. Sometimes it's nice to roll over your toes 1 foot at a time. Crack your toes a little bit. And move your knees around. And so you're opening up that rotation from your hips. And big toes back together. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, walk or hop. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, forward fold. Stand up, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant press or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, use the upper back, soften the shoulders in your down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms reach. And exhale, pivot back, heel down, warrior 2. And stay here for 1 breath in. And on your exhale, you might even lunge a little bit deeper. Flip the right palm, inhale, reverse the warrior 2. And exhale, come back to your warrior 2. Lift your front heel as high as you can. Place your right elbow to your right thigh. Front heel lifted, reach your top arm straight up. And shoulders down the back, turn your gaze up to your left hand. And so that front leg, heel, is lifted off the ground. Feeling your thigh into your forearm. Rise up, straighten your front leg, put the heel down and reverse your triangle. As long as you're not compressing into your low back. Reaching up is going to help, and then reaching back, you'll feel more of the sensation through your right side body. And keep your ribs drawn in. Come back up and bend your front leg. You're in warrior 2. And steady the gaze out over your front wrist. Nice. Power and peace simultaneously. You could be here breathing all day long. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Pivot your back heel high. And step back. Flow, chaturanga. Tops of the feet. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, big step. Left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise. Arms reach. Exhale, warrior 2. Find your feet as you work. Feeling your hips, there's all this movement, tailbone down, and then stacking the length of your spine. So you got to feel into your body, and all of the movement and transitions got to come from the breath. That's what we're practicing on. Lift your front heel up, and take your left forearm to your left thigh. Lifting the front heel high, right arm straight to the sky. Wrap your gaze up, and draw your shoulders down. So we're feeling the left thigh and firm into the forearm versus dropping the forearm into the thigh. The legs are holding you up and creating lightness through your torso. And that way your breath can move more freely. That's what your mind's going to love. Come back up, straighten your front leg, and then reverse your triangle. Feels good to straighten your front leg. Reach up through your left wrist. And feel your feet, bring your arms back and lunge into your warrior 2. And find your gaze, lightness in a place and where you can breathe And feel your wrist lengthening out from the center of the chest. Keep your belly in. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to the top of the mat. Pivot your back heel high. And step back flow. Chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips. And come back. Feel your hips in downward facing dog today. And going deep, and so inward in any amount of space, any bit of separation, and then realize the connection. Feel the body, and less grip, less holding on in the pose, and then more awareness of the flow, filling you out. Big toes together, and bend your knees. Exhale, take 2 steps or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold. Bend the legs, Utkatasana chair. Reach your arms up. And bring your hands into your heart center. And then as you roll your heart through, shoulders down the back, it's going to sit you up a little taller. And keep your legs bent. Little to no weight in your low spine. Breathe in. And then exhale, right elbow outside your left thigh. Prayer twist. You should feel it in your back body. And then breathe into your front body. And let the legs work in your foundation. You can do it. Come back to center. And heart up, shoulders down. Still breathing, legs are bent. You can do it. Left elbow outside your right thigh. Prayer twist. And breathe through the twist. And it's only a moment. Compression rather than, globbing your mind onto the state of compression. And breathe through and realize you're deepening in the relationship of flow and through your body and mind. Come back to center and rise all the way up. Reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up. You should feel that. Exhale out of your low back, forward fold. Belly in, halfway lift. Plant the palms, step around. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, come back, downward facing dog. And so this is what it means, prana, and connecting to breath, right? You're doing more and then moving your body around in calisthenics. And so keep deepening your practice. Breath focus, breath focus. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, back. Right knee to your nose, tap the mat with your knee, and then draw it back up, squeeze, hold, breathe for 3, 2, inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Keep your left leg strong, and bring your left elbow outside your right thigh. And hands to prayer position, and as you roll into your back toes, feel your heart center lengthen, and then twist. You might feel it in the top of your left thigh. And ground through your front foot, look down, and then square your chest, float your arms back by your sides. Keep reaching your chest forward, and then straighten your front leg any amount. If you need your hands on the ground, please put your hands on the ground. Connect the dots, belly and back. Bend your front leg, reach your arms up. Warrior 2, pivot your back heel down onto the ground. And work your lunge a little bit deeper as you cut like a knife through your back heel. Right arm reaches forward and then down inside your right foot. Left arm straight up. Slide your right ribs through. And slide your left ribs back. As you can work the shoulders down, work the gaze up. Yes, reach your top arm over your head. Right hand goes up to your left rib, possibly. Now straighten your front leg, pull your left wrist over your head. And feel your side body ground through your back heel. And inhale, rise up. Everything reaches up. Exhale, open the arms, lunge, warrior 2, and sit back to your edge. Inhale, reverse your warrior 2, look up. Exhale, windmill your hands down, plant, pivot, kick back, 3-legged plank, flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And just rolling it around, breath in the body. All right, we should feel something every day, every breath. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Tap your knee down to the mat. And pull it back into your chest. Hold, breathe, and receive. 3, 2. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Right leg straight, right elbow outside your left thigh. Palms together in prayer. And feel the twist. Feed the body breath. And see what you can do from there. And with your expression, stay with your lunge. And take your gaze down. That'll help balance. Square your chest, float your arms by your sides. Pull your chest forward, straighten your front leg out any amount. If not, you can always keep your hands on the ground. Right? It's good. Turn this switch in the mind when you're balancing the body. Bend your front leg. Inhale, arms come up, crescent. And exhale, warrior 2, pivot your back heel down and explore the depth of your lunge, cutting like a knife into the outer edge of your back foot. Slide, reach your left arm forward, put your left hand down inside your front foot, and then right arm straight up. Everything you're doing right now matters. Everything and you are attaching in thought matters, pulling you away. And from that deep connection to your prana, your lightness, your peace, your bliss, even as you're doing something that is possibly challenging you. Reach your top arm over, left hand up to your right wrist, and then straighten your front leg, possibly. And connect to your back heel. Inhale, rise. Everything is up. Legs are straight. Take a breath in. Exhale, let's flow. Warrior 2, lunge to your edge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Look up to your left hand. Beauty. Exhale, windmill the hands. Plant, pivot, kick back, 3-legged plank. And flow chaturanga. Feet down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, breathe in your down dog. And with the option to step or jump into your crow. And for 5, 4, 3, 2, step or jump back, chaturanga, good set. Inhale, up dog. Don't worry, down doggers, we're all back. Downward facing dog, we're here. And feel it as you feed the body breath. Feed like you're grazing off the breath. I don't know why this is grazing, but grazing off the breath, feeding. Right? Start to think of that breath as fuel. Something connected, power and strength and awareness. Step your right foot in between your hands and then straighten your front leg. Keep your hands down, lift your back heel high. You can soften your chin, focus your fuel into your upper back. And as far as the technique, we are keeping the lips sealed the entire time. Right? That's your practice. That's where it becomes very personal. And gaze to your right foot, inhale. Exhale, left knee behind your right knee. Inhale, step back. Exhale, left knee behind your right knee. Step back, little fast twitch. Knee to knee, let's go. 7, knee to knee. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold, knee to knee. Bend your right leg. Take a breath in, flatten your back. And then step your left foot back, lunge, twist, reach your right arm up. That right arm should feel light. Okay, remember when we started with that front heel lifting up? Now feel the front heel down. And gain more awareness in through your belly to your upper back. Twist a little bit deeper. And bring your gaze and right hand down. Push the mat away. Step back to the outer edge of your right foot. And then your left arm goes up. And your top leg can lift. Ooh, feel that outer left hip flexor, yes. Bend your left leg, step it behind you, and then roll your hips up and possibly reach your top arm back. Okay, fallen triangle legs, yogi push-ups, gaze and left hand down. Pivot square, left leg kicks under your right leg out onto your floor. And set your feet. Come forward and then bend your arms lower halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Keep those elbows in. Step back into your down dog. And take a breath in, right leg up. Big step, right foot through. Back heel down. Inhale, rise, warrior 1. Right leg is a square, thigh parallel to the floor. Lift your gaze up. Beauty, look forward, hands behind your bum, interlace your fingers. Keep your knees spread, roll your shoulders down, and then dive humble warrior 4. Right shoulder through your inner right thigh. Stamp that back heel, let your head drop, take your knuckles up. Whoo, breathe into it. And keep your belly drawn, release your hands down to the ground. Back heel high, kick back, 3-legged plank, feels good, Chaturanga Flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, bring it back, downward facing dog. And take a breath in. And full breath out. Good job. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Straighten your front leg out. Heading in the direction does not mean that there is a destination, because as far as I know, through the breath and this practice is a continuous process. In life sometimes comes back in to retract us, and then the breath comes back in to expand us, and we play the game. And sometimes we're in deeper expansion, sometimes we're in deeper retraction. Either way, feel the body. Take an inhale. Exhale, right knee behind your left knee, and step back. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to left knee, and step back. And 8, step, 7, step, bring it back. 6, 5, nice and tight through your belly. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it, knee to knee. Back is flat. Use your arms. As you step your right foot back, lunge, left arm up, twist. Should feel light. And use your right arm as a kickstand. And pulling up and out of your waist, rotate through your rib cage, left hand high. Got it. Bring your gaze and left hand down. Step your left foot back, outer edge, side plank. Stack your right hip, reach your right arm up. And possibly lift your right leg to the sky. Yeah. Breathe. All about the breath. Hey, just let yourself be entertained by the poses. Every pose there to lift you up. Right foot steps behind. And then roll your hips up, reach your right arm back. You fall in triangle legs, dip the hips, look down, right hand to the ground. Pivot, kick your right leg under your left leg, out to the left side. Oh yeah, come forward into your hands. Set your legs, let's go. 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your right leg back, step back into your down dog. Inhale, left leg up. We set it. Exhale, step through, back heel down. Warrior 1, rise up. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . As you feel the connection to your core and the draw to your midline, you can express, because the shoulders will be down. The gaze can lift up and you'll still feel light. Breathe, gaze and hands to the mat. Back heel high, kick back, three-legged plank, flow, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, lift your hips, come back, downward facing dog. Keep it going, 3 deep breaths right here. Nice, big toes together, lift your heels up. Bend your knees, exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms, reach up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Full flow, inhale, halfway lift. Plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose. And as you exhale, walk your hands and feet into the middle of the mat. Let your feet be hip width distance apart. And take your peace fingers, hook your big toes. And draw your elbows wide. Lay your belly into your thighs. And stretch the top of your head towards the earth. And keep a hold of your toes. Inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, forward fold. Release the toes. Inhale, rise. Circle the arms up. Exhale, left arm under your right arm. Eagle arms. Pull your elbows in towards your body as you lift the chest. Put all the weight into your right foot. Inhale, lift your left knee up in front of you. Kick your left leg back. Chest forward, toppling tree with your eagle arms. In your toppling tree, bring your left knee behind your right knee, and then bring your hands down onto the mat. You're going to slide your left knee down to the ground, and then sit your bum inside your left heel. Right foot is crossed outside your left leg. If this is too tight in your hips, kick that left leg straight out in front of you. Right hand behind you, seated twist. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, elbow outside your right thigh. Ground through your seat. In your experience, everything you know, and you can become a tool, and through your awareness as you continue to open up more space. All right, learn through what you don't know, what you haven't encountered yet, which is why. And we're letting the breath guide us through our experience versus being like, oh, I've done this pose 10,000 times before. As you inhale, come back to center. If that left leg is bent, great. Crawl your hands forward. Everybody, right foot down. Lift your left leg up. Standing splits. And you can set your hands wider, right, if you need to adjust. And then you can play in jumping off your right foot and landing back on your right foot. Palms down. Exhale. Float. 3 more. One more. When you land, bring your feet back together. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, stand up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Feel it, keep lifting you up. Inhale, arms reach. Just the flow, everybody. Right arm under your left arm. Eagle wrap your arms. Pull your elbows into your body. Sure, there's going to be sticky spots. All good. Weight into your left foot. Inhale, your right knee lifts. Exhale, kick your right leg back. And bring your chest forward, top with your eagle arms. And it's just connecting the dots of your upper back and your low belly. Slowly use your core, right knee behind your left knee, and unwrap your arms, bring your hands to the ground. No rush, slide your right knee down to the ground, and then we're going to sit inside the right heel. Again, if the hips are tight, straighten the right leg out in front, left hand behind, inhale, right arm up, and exhale, seated twist, right elbow outside your left thigh. If you notice there's a grip in your neck and your jaw, when you notice it, that's the key. If you notice it, then you can practice and then draw everything back through the breath. Once you catch that wave of prana, lightness, uplifting, that's why you got to breathe deeper and slow down the movements if they're overwhelming the system. Come back to center and take your hands in front, step into your left foot, lift your right leg up behind you, standing splits. And take a dive, and you can spread your hands a little wider. And find your left foot on the mat, set your palms. You can stay or play, jumping off your left foot. And 4 more. Push those hands into the ground. And as you exhale, and get lighter and lighter, bring your feet together, big toes touch. Excellent. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the top of the mat and step your feet back. Feel your body stretched out. High plank. If you can get the tips of your fingers to the top edge and then the tips of the toes into the bottom edge of your mat, and then work into the toes, shoulders over your wrist. Connect this plank. Feel your belly. And feel your legs. Yes, roll over the toes, tops of the feet, and go upward facing dog. Shoulders back. Scoop the belly, lift your hips, and downward facing dog. Step your right foot in between your hands, and then lower your left knee down. Slide your left knee back. Take a deeper breath, soften your gaze down as you exhale. And then walk your right hand up to your right thigh, and walk your left hand up to your left thigh. Bend into your front leg, tailbone under, and chest proud, shoulders away from your ears. Steady your gaze. 3 more breaths here. On the exhale, open the eyes. Bring your gaze and hands back to the mat. And tuck your back toes under. Lift the knee. Kick your right leg back and up. 3-legged dog. Walk your hands back to your left foot. Let your left foot go flat. And then open your right hip. Left leg straight, shoulders stack, and reach your right arm up. Half moon rising. All right, this practice has been all about connecting to the breath and to experience a liftedness of that energy through your body, and then translate that through your mind. And bring your gaze and right hand down. Keep your right leg up. And then crawl your hands forward, 3-legged down dog. Hips stay lifted. And bring your right knee to your right wrist, single pigeon. And stay up on your hands today, proud pigeon chest. And this should give you a good enough sensation to your outer right hip. And piriformis muscle, chest proud. Make sure there's nothing out in front of you. If you're going to play with the forearm stand, come down onto your forearms. Elbows in under your shoulders. Fingertips spread. Tuck your back toes. Lift your left knee. Step back through your right foot. Walk your feet in. And then lift your right leg up. And press through your forearms. Lift out of your shoulders. And it's all set up. If you're in pigeon, all good. We could all be where we are, connecting to our breath. And softly land. And then everybody back to the palms. Curl your back toes. And exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. We should feel a little bit more open. And on the exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Soften your right knee down. And then slide your right knee back. Gaze can be down. And there's nothing wrong with floating through. See, when we're not as attached to the postures, which is interesting, you're like, so be strong in the posture, but be open. And then when you're not attached, man, this world of time is just spinning a different way. Left hand, left thigh. And right hand to your left thigh. Humble your chin. And bend into your front leg. Three deep breaths. And your exhale, bring your gaze and hands down. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee, kick your left leg back up, three-legged dog. And let's walk the hands back to the right foot flat. Open your left hip. Right leg straight, right hand down. And reach your left arm up. Understand there is the fatigue factor. So, listening to your body, not forcing. Listening to your body. If you still got the breath, then you can work the expression to the edge. Slowly square. Bring your gaze and left hand down. And then crawl your hands forward. Come back out. Three-legged down dog. Left leg is up. Exhale, left knee, left wrist, single pigeon. Turn the shin in. And stay up on the hands today. Square the hips, right knee back, tailbone down. Watch where the breath goes. And so practicing together nearly every day, the sequence is, the practice, it has to be connected. There's no other way for us to exist in this daily practice, showing up every day, all the way back from the beginning when we started this in March. You make sure there's nothing out in front of you. Come down onto your forearms. If you're exploring in the freedom, the lightness of the forearm stand, tuck your right toes, lift the knee, step your left foot back, and then walk your feet in. Okay, left leg goes up first. And lift out of your shoulders. Breathe. And softly, feet down, knees to ground. Everybody, palms, tuck your back toes. And then exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. 3 breaths together in our down dog. If you are in a room occupied by yourself or with your quarantine, we can breathe out of the mouth, everybody. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. And do 2 more like that. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, sigh out of the mouth. 1 more. Breathe in. And exhale, sigh out of the mouth. And come down onto your knees, please. And swing your feet out in front of you. Stay with me. As you bring your legs out in front, bend your legs, lie down onto your back, and then bring your knees in towards your chest, hands to your shins. And draw those knees up as high as you can into your shoulders. And keep your legs bent, reach your arms over your head, and then interlace the fingers behind the head. And right elbow to your left knee, straighten your right leg. Switch left elbow to your right knee, straighten your left leg. Switch right elbow, left knee. Switch left elbow, right knee. Switch, 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 switch. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8. Keep going. 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Hold low boat. Feet hover. Arms by your side. Shoulders and head off the ground. And as you exhale, let it go. And release to your back. You untuck your shoulders. Reset the back of your head. And feel free here, open and receive. And stillness on your back. And bend your legs, please. Eagle wrap your left leg over your right leg. Okay. And then, rather than double binding, lift your head, reach under your left leg over your right shin, and put your hands onto your right shin like you're doing wind relieving. And then keep your hips heavy, let your shoulders and head come back down. Again, that's an eagle leg, half wrap. And then your arms are underneath your right leg, but on top of, underneath your left leg, on top of your right shin. And hips heavy, shoulders and head down. Gently roll your head off the ground, forehead towards your left knee, and then soften your grip. Unwrap your left leg, take it long, and then the sole of your right foot is there, and grab onto it with both hands, and then let your shoulders and your head come down, and then kick up to your right heel. Work your right leg straight. And bend your right leg. Slowly go ahead and soften your right foot down. And bend both of your legs. Let your arms come over your head. Take a deeper breath. Good job. Feel your belly rise and fall. Right leg over your left leg. Eagle legs. Wrap. And then lift your head. And reach under your right leg over top of your left shin. And so really it's just your left hand underneath your right leg. And then hips heavy. Sure, sides will feel different. A healthy reminder, this Life is not about fixing ourselves in our comfort zones, nor is it about, man, always challenging yourself out of your comfort zone, right? Learning to exist and to be with breath. When you're with your breath, even when I put you in the nastiest, gnarliest, challenging transition, okay, of poses or holds with your breath, anything can be light, open, positive, exhilarating, right? Hence the buzz, the energy, and the prana that we feel from the practice. And it doesn't matter if you did all the poses today. It's so good to be here. Float your head up to your right knee and soften your grip enough to release your right leg long. And then lift your left foot and grab onto the sole of your left foot. And let your right leg go down, shoulders and head back to the ground. On your exhale, bend your left leg. And both feet down, take your arms over your head. Take a deeper breath, bring the soles of your feet together. And exhale, let your knees fall apart. And you can start to soften the breath, let it support you naturally. And nice and easy, let your legs go straight. And keep the arms where they are. If it would feel better in your shoulders and to soften your chest, bring your arms back down by your sides, please. And set yourself wide open here and to receive. The poses, the knowing, the experience of life has done you up to this point. But this point is where the whole damn thing breaks itself wide open. In places and spaces and light and positivity that you've never seen before. Everything we want, all of our desires, the perception of our needs, all of that falls away in a moment. As we come into our final resting pose in meditation, Shavasana. If you can give yourself an extra 5-10 minutes in this position today, it should feel pretty good. And please take your time, rest, and recover, and I'll meet you back here tomorrow at noon live or whenever you are practicing. I know a lot of you got your own routine with the recordings, so all good. Meet you back here tomorrow, everybody. Have a great day. Reach out if you need anything, email or Instagram. And thank you for sharing the practice. Namaste.